Hello Super Scorpio, this is the Sun Woman. I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel, and I'm going to be doing a reading on the new moon in Leo cycle that we're in right now. New moons are fantastic times to plant seeds and make your intentions felt and establish your intentions for something that you want to create in your life, manifest in your life, and if you do that around the new moon, beginning of the new moon cycle, you will have the power of the moon behind those intentions, and you'll be able to watch that situation or that thing grow and come to fruition on some level within that 29.5-day cycle between the new moon in Leo and the new moon in Virgo, which is going to take place on September 13th. So this is a wonderful time, as I said, to start something new, even if it's baby steps, towards whatever that ultimate goal is that you want, or that thing that you're looking for, or something that you're wanting to start. This is the time to put those intentions out in the universe and to plant those seeds. And stop procrastinating and move forward on some level towards that goal or that dream. And for you, my wonderful Scorpios, the new moon in Leo is falling in your 10th house. And your 10th house is your house of your career, of how the world views you. This is the house where your career is, the way you're seen by the world, your reputation. So this is a fantastic time to set career goals and to start planting seeds and taking steps toward making those career goals come to life. Okay? So what I'm going to go ahead and do here is I'm going to do a 7-card spread, which is an ellipse spread. And that's going to give us an idea of the energy coming into this new moon cycle and what's going to be influencing you both internally and externally, and potential outcome. So this reading is for Scorpio for the new moon in Leo cycle, and we are reading for Scorpio. Let's see what's going on for this new moon cycle. Okay, I'm going to move the cards over a little bit. See them. Okay, just give me a moment to focus. Okay, Scorpio. What I'm seeing here is the majority, the suit that is in the majority here is the suit of Pentacles. So for the most part, what we are seeing in this reading is a concentration on money, on prosperity, on work situations, building on finances, and we do have one other cup, and we have 2 major arcana and 1 wand. So we have the 7 of Wands in your past position reversed, the 8 of Pentacles currently influencing you, the Tower reversed in your future position, the King of Pentacles crowning in the advice area, the Ten of Pentacles in those around you, the external influences, the Eight of Cups reversed in your hopes or fears area, and Justice reversed in the outcome. And then I'm going to look at the card that's at the bottom of the deck, and it looks like we have the Lovers reversed, okay? And then after I go through this reading, I'm going to take a card from the Tao Oracle in order to sum up and give us the underlying message here for the reading for you, okay? So first of all, in your past position, we have the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands talks about conflict on some level. The Seven of Wands is a card that speaks of quarrels, maybe some arguments, really needing to hold your ground on some level, okay? You know, needing to be strong in a situation and speak your piece, and you know, finding that strength to, you know, in a situation where you're being challenged, to really hold your ground. And so in the reversed position, what I'm seeing here is that coming into this month, you may have been challenged by a situation where either you did not hold your ground, or you did not establish your boundaries in this situation. There may have been some conflict, and you feel like maybe someone's gotten the better of you in the argument, or in, you know, a competitive situation with the Seven of Wands. So that's the energy coming out of. A lot of it has to do with you know, this could be in a business situation where you really, you know, were required to stand your ground, and maybe you didn't do it as well as you needed to in order to maintain the progress that you've made in that area, okay? And why I feel like this is a work situation is because it is coming next to the Eight of Pentacles, and Eight of Pentacles is the work card, okay? It's what you do every day to pay the bills. It's what you build on a daily basis. You know, this is a reputation card. This is the card that is, you know, that daily grind. So right now for you, I think that you are either considering a new job, or you are considering how you can improve the situation in your work life. Again, you may have come out of a conflict, and now you are contemplating whether you want to stay where you are on a professional level. And this resonates with your new moon in your 10th house of Leo. You know, you may have felt like you were not appreciated, and whatever conflict or you know, situation that you came out of, feeling, you know, that you are not making the progress that you want to. Now you're in a situation where you're wondering if you should stay where you are or look for a new job. And next to that Eight of Pentacles is, in the future position, is the Tower. And the Tower reverse usually signifies a shake-up on some level, okay? And again, this could speak to whatever is happening, whatever you've come out in the last month, come out of, and it looks like, you know, in the future, in this next month, there's definitely going to be some reverberations of what you may have experienced. And right here you see the tower is on shaky ground. The tower is something that was not built necessarily on steady ground, on sturdy ground. So it's easily toppled. It's easily, it's an earthquake of some kind. So you may have experienced this in your work life, and in the future, with the tower reversed, you're finding that it's time for you to shake things up. Now, with it reversed also, you may be delaying doing this. Okay? You may have had a situation that threw you off, and now you are delaying making a change that needs to be made. And sometimes when the tower comes up and it's reversed, it's a situation that needs to be shaken up, and if you don't take things into your hands to make a move or to transform the situation, it can be taken out of your hands. So circumstances might come up where you may have to move from where you are. It's a fateful situation where you are being shaken up in this situation because there may well be somewhere else that you are supposed to be. Okay? And so, definitely signifies some change and something that's going to be a complete 180 from where you were and what you were doing, possibly. Now, with the King of Pentacles in the advice position and reversed, the King of Pentacles energy, now this, can be a male or a female. The Pentacles energy in general is earth energy. So this is Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This could be you. This could be someone around you as well. Now, in a reversed position, as your advice card, this is saying that you're holding on to something, and you're holding on to the past, possibly. You're holding on to something in relation to your money, to your career, that may need to change, and you may be delaying making a decision on that. You may be stuck. You may be feeling stuck. Okay? The King of Pentacles is telling you that if it's time to move, it's time to move. You have to unstick yourself. You have to not be afraid to be that king and to take that decisive action, and maybe possibly uproot yourself in order to get to somewhere better that's going to be a financial change for you for the better, a change in your career for the better. The King of Pentacles can get stuck and can get rooted. When he's right side up, he is a pillar of strength. He is extremely dependable. He is extremely, he's an earth sign. So he is as strong as an oak. He's rooted into whatever situation. He's invested in it. He has the potential to make a lot of money, to become very wealthy, to become very successful, and reign over his kingdom with his pentacle there under his hand. So his hand, what he touches can turn to gold. In the reversed position, there is some resistance to that. Okay? And if you see here, the bag there, that's his bag with all of his gold in it. Upside down, he may be losing money. He may be trying to catch this money that's coming out of the bag, because he's losing money in this situation. So, in the advice area, it's definitely telling you to take a look at what you're rooted in, and if this is something that you may have been in a long time, maybe a job position you've been in a long time, and because of that you don't necessarily want to move. But the Tower next to you is also saying you may be delaying making that move, shaking things up, making this change. And it's possible that if you don't make this change, the change it's going to make itself, and it will not be something within your control, which is what you want it to be. It may be out of your control. Okay? Now, in the area that signifies others, and external influences, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is a wealth card. The Ten of Pentacles represents old money. It represents established money, a windfall of money and security, and something that is rooted, a strong financial situation. And this is coming up in your external influences. So what's going on around you, or who is around you that may be influencing your situation within this next month. So this Ten of Pentacles also can represent family money. It can represent inheritances. There may be money coming to you from someone else, from a family member. There may be, again, family money that is going to be put in your hands. And, in any case, this is a positive situation, and it speaks about wealth and, a strong financial situation. So you may be offered a position that is going to be where you're going to be making a lot more money than you were making before. So if you are this king right now who's holding on to the position you're in because you're afraid that you're going to lose money, or you are not sure if you are going to be able to make as much as you were making, this Ten of Pentacles card is saying that there's something outside of where you are right now that is going to provide you with the security that you're looking for. Okay, and this Eight of Pentacles says you have the skill. Okay, you have the skill to grasp this, to achieve this right now. Great card, the Ten of Pentacles. And now, in your hopes and fears area, you have the Eight of Cups reversed. Now, the Eight of Cups reversed, right side up, the Eight of Cups talks about walking away from something that you have invested a great deal of time, energy, money, possibly emotion in, and moving on to something better. And in the reversed position, this energy is blocked. Okay, it may be time for you to move on, but you are afraid of it. Again, this goes back to that King of Pentacles rooted upside down and the Tower reversed. It's in some way, you know that it may be time for you to move on from where you are, but you're resisting this change. Okay, so you need to think about it carefully. Your intuition is telling you something, your fears are holding you back, and it may be holding you back from reaping what this is that is outside of you that wants to come into your life. Okay? And in the outcome position, we have Justice reversed. And Justice reversed talks about being off balance, Justice is the scales. And usually when justice reversed comes up, it means that you're in a situation that is off balance. You may be being treated unfairly. Okay, there is some injustice going on here. You may be delaying making a decision that needs to be made in order to turn the scales of justice right side up for you. Okay, it also talks about potential legal situations. So this may be something that will involve some kind of legal activity. It could be a potential lawsuit. It could be, the need to hire an attorney. Again, with this Tower reversed, there could be some situation coming up where you're going to be feeling like you were mistreated. And what I'm getting from this reading is that it may be possible for you to avoid this potential situation if you allow yourself to move away from this environment that you're in. Again, the Seven of Wands, talking about arguments, quarrels, needing to really fight to hold your ground. It may be a situation that is just not worth you holding your ground. And, this King of Pentacles can also speak of a man who is greedy and who is holding on to his money. This may be a man around you who you are being advised that this person is not going to change. This person is not going to be sensitive to whatever situation that you're in right now. So don't count on this king to treat you fairly. This king is kind of only worried about himself. So if this is another person, this could end up being a situation where there's some legal recourse. Definitely you need to think about what you have invested there and if it's worth going through what you may have previously experienced in this situation. And possibly, as I said, think about just cutting ties and moving on to better things where you will be emotionally invested and where you will reap the rewards of your emotional investment, because this may not be that situation. The card at the base of the deck is the Lover's card. Now, in a romantic reading, this card comes up reversed. It talks about some type of betrayal, possibly a situation where there are three people involved. But in this particular situation where we're talking possibly about a job, money, professional situation, and where the cards are talking about making decisions and making choices, this particular Lover's card signifies for me not making a choice or delaying making a choice and needing to make a choice. Okay, right side up, the Lovers indicates a choice that is going to be made, that has to be made, or that will be made. Upside down, the Lovers signifies a choice that is not being made. Okay, so and again, there are three people on this card. There's the angel there, someone overlooking the situation, but here on Earth, there are three people. So there may be three people involved in whatever conflict that you may have experienced. And it's it is calling for you to now make a choice of whether you want to stay in this situation, which has been one of conflict for you, and where you may not be treated fairly in the future, or whether you are ready to cut your losses and to move on to something better that may bring you actually the security and the prosperity that you're looking for. Okay, and so that's the tarot reading. What I'm going to do right now is just shuffle the Tao Oracle deck and ask for a card to give us the summation, or the final message for this moon in Leo in your 10th house reading for this next new moon cycle. And let's see what the Tao is saying for my Scorpios. And the card that I have here for you, the message I have for you, Scorpio, is the creative. Okay, this is the first card in the deck, and this is a card that resonates to beginnings, new beginnings. Okay, that's number one. The number one is brand new cycles, the beginning of a new cycle. So this definitely resonates with the new moon, with the beginning of a new cycle for you, aligning itself with this new moon in Leo. Leo also is an extremely creative sign. So with you having that energy in your 10th house, this is telling you to seek out your creative power and use that power in this situation in this next month. The message on this card is the active yang principle, strength, tenacity, dynamism, inspiration, heaven, masculinity, authority, and father. Okay, so definitely this is speaking of some type of authority figure, masculine energy of, there again, this may speak of the strength to make decisions that need to be made to move forward with your creative motion in order to bring about the change that you want financially. This is saying that you have the creative potential here. You have the power here. You have the strength, you have the dynamism, you have the authority, and that Eight of Pentacles also speaks of authority and, the ability to do the job that you need to do. And so the creative here is telling you, use that power. The power is in your hands here. The power to create your world is in your hands, and you have to find that. You have to conjure up that masculine energy. Scorpio is a water sign, so male or female, you're very much ruled by emotion. You're ruled by what your intuition tells you, how you feel about a situation. The energies that you're getting from a situation, and if the energies that you're getting from the situation that you're involved in right now are not positive energies for you, or are not going to lead to where you need to be, then it's time for you to take that strong Scorpio creative energy and move forward. Again, Scorpio is the sign of sexuality. You have that creative force within you. It's in your hands. So the creative, this card, the Tao card, is telling you to take advantage of that, to conjure that within yourself, and to use that, and that will help you move out of where you are right now and move you towards where you want to be in a position of authority. And also, this card resonates with the 10th house, which is the house of the father as well. So there may be a father energy around you that can help you. Again, this goes back to family situations, potentially having an influence here. Okay? So I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. I hope that it has resonated with you, my dear Scorpios. And again, this is a general reading for Scorpio sun sign, moon sign, or Scorpio rising. And if this reading did resonate with you, then I hope you will subscribe to my channel and share this video. And I also hope that if you would like to have a personal reading, you'll go ahead and click on the link in this video, and it will take you to my website where you can book a personal reading with me, and where I can go more in depth to any questions that you might have. And I'd be happy and honored to be able to do that for you, dear Scorpio. So again, thank you so much for visiting my channel. I wish you a wonderful, happy new moon cycle, and I'll see you next month during the September new moon in Virgo cycle. Thank you so much. Take care.